talking about violence against women and children. I am honored to be here to address this urgent matter as we join together to advance human rights, democracy, and the common values of humanity. We all know that we have much to do, we have to do much more to respond to the cries for justice from women and children who have suffered violence. We have to do as much more to end these horrible abuses and the impunity that allows these human rights violations to continue. When we created the Ball State Chapter of Amnesty International less than 1 year ago, we made ending violence against women one of our top priorities. I think we can all agree that the time for complacency is long gone, has passed, and belongs to another era. The silence on violence against women and children has been broken, and now is the time for stronger action. It is time for action.
It is time for action.
Right. One up to 1 and 3. College-age women.
College-age women.
Experience sexual abuse.
Experience sexual abuse.
By the time they graduate.
By the time they graduate.
When college-age women.
College-age women
Are 4 times more likely.
are 4 times more likely
Than any other age group.
than any other age
To
group
experience sexual violence.
to experience sexual violence.
When millions of women and girls.
When millions of women and girls
Are trafficked in modern-day slavery.
are trafficked in modern-day slavery.
And when men and women's
And when men and women's
bodies are objectified.
bodies are objectified.
And their humanity degraded.
Their humanity degraded.
It is time for action.
It is time for action.
This violence against women and children has tremendous costs to communities, nations, and society. For public well-being, health and safety, for school achievement, productivity, law enforcement, public programs, and budgets. If left unaddressed, these human rights violations pose serious consequences for current and future generations and for efforts to ensure peace and security. The effects of violence can remain with a person for a lifetime and can pass from one generation to another. These effects studies show that children who have witnessed or been subjected to violence are more likely to become victims or abusers themselves in their futures. I can tell you that momentum is gathering, awareness is rising, and I truly believe that the long-standing indifference to violence against women and children is declining. But even though these attitudes are changing, we still have a long way to go to achieve the changes and attitudes that are necessary to end the violence against women and children. When it comes to protecting rights, Ball State University has consistently performed above other universities around the country. But we must continue this tradition, continue to review our policies, practices, and customs, and embrace reforms when necessary. When it comes to preventing violence, we must address the root causes of gender inequality and discrimination. We must promote a culture of equality between men and women through institutional and legal reform, education, awareness raising, and the full engagement of men and boys.